Right, guys, so let's talk about Dragon Ball Legends 6th year anniversary. Okay, now the reason why I'm making this video is because yesterday I made a video warning you guys to save for the 6th year anniversary, and you guys commented down below on that video asking me, DB Zoom, what characters do you think we might be seeing for Dragon Ball Legends 6th year anniversary, which by the way is in just 2 months from now. So I'm going to clear it up in today's video on what I think as an early prediction. Of course, everything will change because we still have 2 months, so we might get some hints and clues along the way, and that's usually how I determine what's to come next. So this is an early prediction, but yeah, let's not waste any time, guys. I want you to comment down below right now, though, if you guys had to choose 1 or 2 characters to be a part of Dragon Ball Legends 6th year anniversary, which characters would that be? Comment down below your thoughts right now. Now, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what is hype, okay? And by the way, if you guys do enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. But let's get into it. Okay, so Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary is, or we should be seeing at least 4 banners, okay? Very similar to every single big celebration as of late, or very similar to the 5th year anniversary as well, right? The 5th year anniversary, we started part 1 with 1 banner, and then followed by 2 banners in part 2, and then finish it off with the finale as an ultra. And then for the Legends Festival, it was the same thing. It was 4 banners, right? We started off part 1 with 2 banners, part 2 with 1 banner, and then we ended it off with, of course, Ultra UI Goku. So I think we might be seeing something around those lines. So 4 banners equals 4 hype characters. So let's talk about exactly which hype characters those are going to be. First things first, and I've been saying this for the longest time. Games Original. Games Original might be the best investment for any new player. I'm telling you guys right now, by the end of 2024, we should be seeing Games Original being the best tag in the game, okay? Very much so like Universe Rep for 2023. This is what I think, and honestly, sky is the limit for Games Original. Of course, we got our boy Shallot here, so I'm sure every diehard Dragon Ball Legends player would summon for this character right here. Whether it's an LF, whether it's an Ultra, whether it's a tag Shallot and Giblet that fuses into Shallot, that's still to be determined. But I think this guy's going to come sometime this year, 2024. It could be for the 6th year anniversary, or it could be for the Legends Festival at the end of the year. But I still think I think we're for sure going to get something related to Games Original. Now, there's something else I pulled up here that I'm trying to find for you guys really quick. So there's also like for Games Original, what they could do, obviously they could do a ton of stuff, but they could literally just make up stuff at this point in time, right? Kind of like Goku and Bardock. So what I was thinking is probably a fusion, let's just say Gogeta and Vegito. That is also a possibility as well, which we're going to get to that character in just one bit, or fusion characters in just one bit. So Games Original is something we could definitely be seeing, whether it be part 1, part 2, or part 3 of the 6th year anniversary, which is really hype, right? Because sky's the limit for this tag. Number 2 is Future, okay? Future is down in the dirt right now. I mean, honestly, I think Future has like 2 good characters that actually buff Future, which is arguably just 1, honestly. I mean, okay, let's just say 2, okay? Which is going to be the Purple Perfect Cell, as well as the Ultra Vegito Blue. They're still pretty good, right? Now, what they could do with this tag, oh, we got Rose, but he fell off a little bit too, right? And these are characters that specifically buff, okay? That specifically buff Future. Now, what I think could happen, and something we're overdue for, is a Corrupt Zamasu, okay? Whether he's going to come for the 6th year anniversary or for the Legends Festival at the end of the year, this guy here is a big celebration-worthy character. The only character we saw for Corrupt Zamasu was a pretty bad one that came out that only lasted like about a month, but that was in the 3rd year anniversary alongside LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which already has a Zenkai, right? So this character here is definitely worthy enough to hold off a banner. Either this character for Future, guys, or I would say this character here, which pretty much is the same thing, which is Rose tag Zamasu. We don't have a tag version of this character. We do have an assist version, although, but not a tag version. And what they could do is they can also make a fusion of this. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a tag Zamasu and Rose fused into Corrupt Zamasu? I personally think besides Shallot, this would be my most wanted scenario. Personally, a fusion Corrupt Zamasu, you know? And like I said, we're going to get to fusions in just one bit, because I believe down the line, they will be introducing fusion mechanics inside the game for sure. Now we have that, which is Future, right? And they can also do a ton of other stuff, like a brand new Sword of Hope Trunks, which it's been a long time since we've gotten one, whether it's an Ultra, LF, I don't know, but this is definitely hype enough to hold off a banner. Future Gohan, perhaps maybe if it's part of a dual banner, we might be seeing something around those lines. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's big celebration worthy. I love the character itself, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the community would bash this if it's a headliner, but that's still debatable, right? I personally wouldn't though. Fusions. Okay, so fusions is a big one. They can easily, like I said, make the first ever tag fusion mechanic character, which also ties into GT here in just 1 second, guys. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they've been buffing GT already majorly. Like, this tag is already really, really good. And I think it's for obvious reasons. It's to prepare ourselves for the finale or maybe opener of the 6th anniversary, right? Which would be an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which I think would be purple, right? Because if we just take a look at all the colors here, I mean, honestly, GT is absolutely stacked. We got Super 17, which is arguably one of the best characters in the game, if not the best character in the game. Of course, we got our boy here, Spirit Bomb GT Kid Goku, which can tank like a truck. Of course, we got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which just got a Zenkai and he's pretty good too. And we just got, Baby 2, which is really underrated, I believe. So he gets a lot of slack because he is yellow in the current meta, but I still think at higher enough stars, he's actually a very, very good unit. That will leave us off with purple. The best purple character here would be Bola and Vegeta Assist. Or, yeah, I mean, this character is not that bad. Honestly, I think it's a very underrated character. But if we're talking about a character to get replaced or a color to get replaced in GT for Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I would have to say it'd be purple, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious at this point in time, right? So those are some of the characters here. Now, two other big scenarios is God Key. So with God Key, what they could do is I think they could also bring this out as a campaign for April to really bait people before the anniversary. I would say base Beerus, okay, God Key in general, but base Goku, base God Goku, base God Vegeta, Beerus all have been extremely disrespected. They don't have Battle of Gods inside of the game. What they do have is God of Destruction Beerus Saga, which is the parallel version of Battle of Gods of the pilot of Dragon Ball Super. But I think, man, this Goku here, he definitely needs some recognition alongside Beerus as well. Not too long ago, we did get a free-to-play Beerus, but that's just a free-to-play Beerus. So I do think these two characters, a God Goku and a Beerus, definitely need some love. Whether it's a bait for the anniversary, that could very much well be a thing for April, right? A Battle of Gods or a God Key thing going on. Or they could just bring this out for one of the parts, right? It's either part 1 or part 2 or part of a dual banner, right? So they could do that as well. Now, that leaves us off with movies. So movies is really broad. Movies, we just mentioned Battle of Gods, which would be the first introduction into movies. So Battle of Gods could be one of them. Another few things that I'm thinking about here is a brand new Broly, perhaps. Like a DBS Broly. But then that would also probably mean, maybe that's why they're buffing Powerful Opponent right now, because maybe we're going to get a DBS Broly down the line. Who knows, right? Battle of Gods is also a scenario like I've mentioned with a brand new Beerus, but if we do get this, we would probably get a brand new Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta or maybe Zenkai, the yellow one, the LF yellow one. That would be a very valuable option as well. So all of these are really good options, but I'll tell you what, the thing that gets me excited the most is definitely Games Original. Definitely Games Original. Because like I said, sky's the limit for this tag. They could just really make a present Gohan and a future Gohan tag. They could do stuff like that. It's a made up, non-canon thing, right? And they can make a little cool story out of that as well, like Goku and Bardock, right? Like the little story they had. I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, man, sky's the limit. I would love to see Shallots. I would love to see anything else that's going to throw us off. And I think that's Games Original, man. But if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And before you leave, drop a comment down below. Which character would you guys like to personally see for Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary? But I'll definitely catch you guys once again tomorrow morning for the next one. Have a good one. Peace.